Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in and welcome back to another Carnivore Q&A. Steven here with Team Euphoric, and today I'm going to be talking about what is the best salt. Salt is absolutely vital for the human body and for optimal health, and there's a lot of talk about which salts are going to be the best. And today I'm going to be going over some of my favorite brands and just some of the ones that I've been using over the last 13, 14 years and why exactly I like them. When I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis back in 2010, I started drinking a lot more salt water. And what I would do is I would put just enough salt in my water that I would not taste it. If I would tasted it, then I would put too much. And right now, I'm at the point where I put 12 grams of salt. And the salt that I use in my drinking water is either Celtic Sea Salt or Himalayan pink salts. The reason that I like those is, first of all, they dissolve really easily in the water. And then the second reason is because they have a very, very high mineral content. With regard to your plain salt, all that's in there is going to be sodium and chloride. So if you want all of those really good trace minerals, you need to consume something like either Himalayan or Celtic salt. When I first started adding salt to my drinking water, what I was using was Redmond's. But one of the problems that I find with Redmond's is when you put it in the gallon jug, there's a lot of residual elements left in the bottle of the jug. Whereas if you're using Himalayan or Celtic, that completely dissolves fully in the water. With regard to my drinking water, I like to use this Lumiere, and this is a very fine salt. And I find that when I put this in my drinking water, it dissolves completely. And then another option is I'll use this Selena naturally. Same thing, it dissolves really easily. I'll also put those on my food, but with my food, one of the things that I also like to do is occasionally I'll use coarse salt and I'll grind it myself. If I am using coarse salt, then I will use this Heartfelt Living or something like the coarse Lumiere salt. But overall, I prefer these three over the Redmonds for that reason. Number one, it just dissolves a lot easier. If you are on a budget, then Redmonds is going to be better. But if you want something that's going to fully dissolve in your drinking water, I would opt in for one of these instead. If you're going to be putting it on food, the Redmonds really isn't going to be that big of a deal because you don't really have to worry about it fully dissolving. But overall, those would be my salts of choice, Lumiere or Selena naturally. Go ahead, give those a try. And then next week, we'll be talking about something else. So if you have any other questions, go ahead, ask them down, and we'll get back to you next week.